Hi guys, and welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be reviewing Only Fools and Horses Christmas Crackers, which was released in 1981, the first ever Only Fools and Horses Christmas special ever to be aired. So, we're going to be reviewing it, my general opinion on it, how I think it kind of went as a story, and what I kind of just think of it in general, how I think the whole story works out, and how I think it all kind of, works together, So, hope you all enjoyed the video. Please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And yeah, let's get on with the main video. So, I like Christmas crackers because, well, it's great. Well, it's just great, to be honest. And the story kind of begins, with like a normal generic day. It's a flat and all that. It's Christmas, Christmas Day, Rodney's reading the book he got, all that sort of stuff that you do on Christmas Day. You open up the presents. Such as mine one this year, I got Bobbling Heading Delboy and Bobbling Heading Rodney and Uncle Albert. Yeah, so I'm just going to be talking about it. Basically, Rodney's just reading his book about body language to try and attract women and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, and that's later used in a joke later in the story, so it's nice it comes back to that, a bit of more clarity to that, which I really do like, and I think that's great. And I think that's really nice touch. Yeah, so the next bit that I did enjoy was the fact that the way Grandad was depicted in the story, because Grandad actually has more emotion in this story, because he's getting sad that like Christmas isn't like what it used to be, like with all the family around, and Del will say that when Mum and Dad were here, it was more a family affair. Talking about the Trotters, their family together, which is quite interesting, and like seeing how life was before, and it's quite interesting. But I do enjoy this story. The jokes in the nightclub, I really do enjoy them. I think they're really funny and really great, and I do really love series one as a whole. It's just brilliant, and topped off with this, I think what I can say is that this is really good and really amazing, really. So series one, Christmas Crackers, I think is absolutely amazing, and yeah. And moving on to some of the jokes I do enjoy. I do enjoy how Grandad does stuff the turkey, leaving it with the giblets in, which is quite funny because there's like molten plastic and stuffing, all sorts in there. As Dale points out, it is like vile in there. And Rodney says, "Well, can I just?" Rodney basically just says, "Can I go on hunger strike?" Which I do find is quite funny, saying that he doesn't really like Grandad's cooking. Well, I mean, to be honest, no one really did. Yeah, so that's what I kind of think of that kind of joke. And I do enjoy like how Rodney goes through the subjects really quickly, or like he's on Mastermind, as Delboy points out. I just keep on doing that, intertwining, just so you know. Nearly fell over. Yeah, so I do enjoy those jokes, but the main nightclub scenes is the ones I probably really enjoy, because you get to see what they're like sometimes when they're in nightclubs, like you saw in Go West Young Man from series 1. You got to see that kind of stuff, but it's kind of repeated there, but similar. You see how they are, around other people in the normal world. And yeah, I do think this is a great kind of finale in a way to the whole series. Episode 7 of Series 1. I think it's great, wraps it off quite well, and this could have been the last episode of Only Fools and Horses, so, it's lucky it was still carried on for as long as it did, and, yeah. But the main things I do enjoy is this big joke, this massive joke, which I do enjoy, is when Del and Rodney are arguing over, you'll stay here with me and Grandad and we'll do all that sort of stuff, which I do find is very funny, and then Grandad's like, oh, I'm off to old folks do. Goodbye. I don't want to be standing in a flat with you to argue. Goodbye. Which I do like that, because then just cuts straight to the point, and they're like, oh, that means we can go out to the nightclub then, which is very great. And then we meet this character who I kind of enjoy. We never see him again. His name is Earl, and he's this guy. He's just been a bit depressed. His dad's been in hospital. He's had a row with his wife and things, and Dell's kind of there to comfort him. And he says, "Yeah, I'll give you some antibiotics, because one day apparently when Grandad was in hospital, the doctors gave him so many of these the antibiotics that one day he sneezed and 2 other blokes got better." Some kind of, that's the joke really, but I do find that really funny on how that's done. I do find that really great, and yeah. As a first Christmas special, in my own opinion, I think that this was great. For people watching this, well, 40 years ago now, because this aired not today when I'm releasing this, but tomorrow, when I'm releasing this, but it will be 40 years old tomorrow. This exact episode came out, so that's a bit of trivia for you. And yeah, so that's what I kind of think of that. Yeah, but I do enjoy that joke. And then things that I do enjoy in the rest of the story is Rodney walking over to the dance floor, going he's trying to tell them through the medium of body language or some random rubbish like that. It doesn't work. Just stick to talking. Honestly, it's easier. He was trying to tell them, get off the table, come dance with us. What? Did Rodney really think it was going to work? Rodney's normally more intelligent than this, but in this episode, I don't think his intelligence levels were that great. I suppose Nicholas Lyndhurst, he is a great actor, but this as Rodney made him look like almost a goofball. Yes, so I think that was very funny, and I do enjoy the chemistry between Dave Jason and Nicholas Lyndhurst in the story, and also Grandad, and also Grandad's more emotional journey in the story. He seems more upset than usual, because he messes up the turkey and he's more sad about it, and obviously Rodney moans about it, so I suppose all kind of triggering that kind of stuff that makes them more, connectable as a family. And I really do enjoy the chemistry between all 3 of the characters, all the main cast, because there's not that many actors in this actual story. It's quite small if you think about it in general. There's a few background characters, but no one really iconic, because some iconic characters haven't been invented yet, such as Boise did exist, but he wasn't as well known. Trigger did exist though, but shame he wasn't in this story. I suppose at the time, they wanted all 3 casts, smaller cast, I suppose. And I really do enjoy this episode. I think it's just a great story, really, and a nice way to wrap off Series 1, because you have some bangers in Series 1. You have Big Brother, the first ever episode. That is amazing. And you also have Christmas Crackers. That is amazing. The episode I'm reviewing now. But then second time around, Cash and Curry. The Russians are coming. All of these great stories. They're just great. That's what I can kind of see. Yeah. So it's a nice ending for Series 1, and Series 1 is one of my all-time favourite series. I think it's probably one of the best series ever, and yeah, I can just put it that way, as being one of the best. And these were all written by John Sullivan, who is an absolute legend, and yeah, that's what I kind of have to say on the video and of the main story, and yeah. So I'll see you in another video soon, where I'll be reviewing Death in Paradise Christmas Special 2021. See you in that video tomorrow. Goodbye.